Obtain a Genesis 20 spectrophotometer and review the SOP. Plug in the spectrophotometer and turn it on. The spectrophotometer needs 30 minutes to warm up prior to operation. Obtain 2 cuvettes and place them into a foam cuvette rack. Label one cuvette blank and the other cuvette B. Label the top portion of the transparent side of the cuvette only. Using a new pipette tip, pipette 1 ml of deionized water into the blank cuvette. Using a new pipette tip, pipette 1 ml of sample B into the B cuvette. Verify there are no air bubbles in the blank and sample cuvettes. If bubbles are present, gently flick the cuvette to remove them. Press ATC to select absorbance mode indicated by the letter A on the display. Press the wavelength control buttons up or down to adjust the wavelength to 340 nanometers. Hold the blank cuvette by the rippled sides and wipe the transparent sides of the cuvette with a Kim wipe. Open the sample compartment door. Notice how light passes vertically through the cuvette holder. Insert the cuvette into the cuvette holder. Ensure the transparent sides of the cuvette is facing forward, allowing light to pass through. Close the sample compartment door. To set the blank, press the Zero Absorbance button. The display will read Zero Absorbance. Open the sample compartment door, remove the blank cuvette by gripping it from the rippled sides and gently pulling up. Place the cuvette into the foam rack. Obtain the sample cuvette. Hold it by the rippled sides and wipe the transparent sides of the cuvette with a Kim wipe. Insert the sample cuvette into the cuvette holder. Ensure the transparent sides of the cuvette is facing forward. Close the sample compartment door. Record the first absorbance value displayed. Open the sample compartment door, remove the sample cuvette by gripping it from the rippled sides and gently pulling up. Place the cuvette into the foam rack. Press the wavelength control buttons to increase the wavelength by 10 nanometers. Repeat steps 10 through 24 to measure the sample absorbance through 720 nanometers. When you are done, ensure there are no cuvettes left inside the cuvette holder. Generate a scatter plot of absorbance versus wavelength. Plot absorbance on the y-axis and wavelength on the x-axis. Determine the lambda max for green food dye.